Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Soulstice Mind and Body, and today I wanted to vlog to you guys to share ways in which I take time out for myself, a bit of relaxing time. So in this video I'm going to share 7 ways in which I take time out to relax, to give myself that me time, and just kind of recharge my batteries. So going straight in for it. Number 1 for me is taking a break. Now, sometimes we do find it really hard, especially in a working day or even just on the weekends if we're not working. I don't know if people work weekends or whatever kind of work you have or your days off. It's really important that we do take breaks, whether through our working day or just generally throughout the day anyway. So ways in which I do this is make a cup of tea. You can make a cup of tea or any kind of drink mindfully. So just being present in the moment while you're making that drink. So that is something I do try to do a lot. And then once you've made your drink, it's just sitting on the sofa, outside, in a chair, on the floor, wherever you want to sit, and just taking that time to enjoy that drink. Drinking mindfully as well. Really taking in each sip, tasting it. How does it feel? How does it make you feel? Just kind of really being in the moment with it. It doesn't have to just be kind of making a drink or a cup of tea or a coffee. Maybe putting on a song. Songs generally are between 3 to 5 minutes. So maybe just popping a song on with your headphones, your earphones, or on your radio, you're popping it on your stereo and just kind of getting lost in the music. There's so many different things that literally only take 5 minutes, and 5 minutes is sometimes all we need just to kind of recharge and be like, right, okay, I can go back to what I was doing and be more productive. Number 2 for me is drinking lots of water. I do need to do this a lot better, but by drinking a lot more water, I do tend to feel a lot better. Even sometimes, going back to point 1 where, taking a break and stuff, it doesn't have to just be listening to music or making a tea or coffee or anything else that takes 5 minutes, but just drinking water, at least 2 litres a day, really does help me feel more hydrated. I have less headaches. Drink more water. Number 3 is, for me, I'm very lucky and very happy and grateful to be able to have a bath. So taking long bubble baths. If you don't have a bath at home, showers are still the same. There's so many different kind of shower bombs and stuff like that that you can use as well instead of just bath bombs. So I take a long bath and just put on some spa music or Affirmations, which I'll come on to in a bit actually, and just kind of get lost and have a good soak, and then you also come out feeling clean too. Number 4 for me is meditating. Now this is something I started around 2 years ago from now. And in the beginning I did a lot to calm my mind for overthinking. So a lot of guided meditations, a lot of visualizing, and as I have kind of developed my meditation practice, I now tend to do it more on my own, which is something I really struggled with in the beginning. Because in the beginning I really found it hard to observe my thoughts, instead of attaching feelings to them and just letting them pass. I found it really difficult to let them go. Whereas now after 2 years, I found that actually meditating on my own in quiet, obviously not absolutely pitch quiet because sometimes we just can't achieve that, but mindfully meditating has really, really helped. So if you don't meditate, if it's not for you, that's totally fine. But that is something I would really recommend because it is so good. Number 5 for me is, it kind of goes hand in hand with everything that I've been saying already, exercise. The main exercise for me is yoga. Absolutely love yoga again as well. I started this around the same time as meditating, and it goes very much in hand with it. So in the beginning I was doing it a few times a week, wasn't doing it for very long, and I actually do all my practices on YouTube. So get on YouTube, if you can't get to a class, don't worry, there's so many free meditations, free yoga, free advice on YouTube for how to live mindfully. So these are just some of the ways that I do it, but yoga has really changed my life. It really has. It's also helped me to gain flexibility, which is something I really wanted to achieve in this. So exercising generally, it might be you go for a run, you might do HIIT, you might do Pilates, you know, you might do pole dancing. There's so many different things. So exercising, as much as sometimes we really don't have the motivation to do it and you're like, I'll just put that off. As soon as you've done it, you always feel better. That always works for me anyway. So, you know, if you've been wanting to go for that run for a while, try it, you know, just absolutely put your headphones in and give it a go and see how you get on. My 6th way to take time out for me is, it kind of comes back to the taking a break. Plug in some headphones, earphones, and I listen to affirmations. So affirmations on positivity, affirmations on abundance, affirmations for eliminating anxiety. Again, all free on YouTube. There's also affirmations available on Spotify, Apple Music. You can access it through all these different platforms, and it really just helps you get into a positive mindset. So I find first thing in the morning is really good. When I wake up, you know, you can always play it on your phone or your stereo, and it really sets the mood for the day. There's also different affirmations for on YouTube where you can do it for a certain amount of days. So like, you know, for a fortnight you'd be able to listen to positive affirmations, and that kind of really helps you change your mindset. If you're feeling a bit low, feeling unmotivated, in a bit of a funk, just trialing for a set amount of days listening to some affirmation videos that help empower you, and just kind of see how you feel, see how it goes. Now my last, number seven of ways I take time out for me is doing something I love. So generally a hobby. I have many. I absolutely have so many to choose from. Sometimes I don't know where to start. But some of my main hobbies is dancing mainly. So, you know, I'll put some music on in the living room and I'll just go crazy and make up some choreography. Dancing generally is amazing, so I would really recommend just doing that anyway. If you're feeling a bit low, or even if you're feeling good and you've got energy, just get up and dance, put some music on, put your favourite track on and just have a boogie. But there's so many different hobbies that you may have. Some of the ones I do is crochet, so I find that's quite nice if I'm sat on the sofa in the evening and I just want something to do. Then you feel like you've achieved. Dream catcher making, that's one I've got into quite recently because a friend sent me a gift on how to make one, so that's something I've got into quite recently. So with starting a new hobby, you know, that could be an option as well. There's so many new starter kits on Etsy, Amazon. Depending where in the world you are, you might have a shop or a local shop near you that kind of sells stuff like that. So if you want to try something new, you can always get a new starter kit and just give it a go, and then you're not investing so much money into it, but you're giving it a chance to see if you like it or not. Or you might have that old guitar that is sat in your house for so long because you used to play it so long ago. Pick it up again. Again, so many free YouTube videos on how to learn so many skills. So I mean, also look on YouTube to see for a particular type of people doing the hobby that you want to learn or have done before, and then you can see what's involved in it. So those are my 7 ways in which I take time out for me. I hope that you at home do take time out for yourself, and I hope maybe this video has kind of helped push or given you some inspiration to take more time out for yourself. I'd love to hear what you guys do to take time out for yourself, because that might help me as well. It's all a part of why we talk to each other, so we can learn so many new things. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing. So thank you for watching my video. I hope to see you again soon. I would be so grateful if you could like this video, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. But I would be so most grateful if you could subscribe and maybe click the grey bell so you are notified every time I post a video. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Namaste.